Yes, like I said, good evening, everybody. And when I started this program, I didn't really have a job. And I started just like every one of you here. And when I started, I started attending the classes as normal. And one day, Dr. Active invited other people to come in. And people in my class said they've already got their job. And two of them just shared experience just like this. And before then, Dr. Active had been saying that we should start preparing our CVs, putting ourselves out there, that everything is teaching us we should not be afraid and go out there. But I didn't do that. So when I saw other classmates of mine, two of them precisely, they were they were talking about the job that they got, and I was like, wow, these people got a job. Then I scheduled a meeting with Dr. Atif one-on-one, and he spoke to me, told me about how I should be more courageous, because the main problem I had was fear that this cybersecurity, am I sure I could make it if I go out there and apply for jobs? They would get interviewers would call me. I would not even reply because of fear. So after speaking to Dr. Active, I decided to start applying. Told me to change my LinkedIn profile, helped me to build my CV. The moment I edited my CV and he approved it and put it out there, every day at least two recruiters were contacting me. And I got to a point I got overwhelmed. Some I reply, some I don't. Then I got a DLP invite to do it, this DLP job that I got. So when I got the interview, at first it was a phone call. I sent a phone call interview. Immediately I did the phone call. I was like, okay, they will schedule a meeting with um, the main recruiter, so the main person. So when I went for that interview, before I went for that interview, I contacted Dr. Atif and showed him the job description. Gradually prepared me, told me what to do, how to speak confidently, everything that they were asking. He told me we've done before. Glad truly we have done before. So when I went for the first interview, everything went well, and they asked me a lot of questions, mostly um, DLP. How is it done? What's the processes involved? I told them I felt as if I wasn't doing it right. I didn't speak well, so I thought I had already been cut off at that point in time. And I told Dr. Asif what happened. He's like, no, don't worry, just keep applying. Just it's an experience. Eventually, you keep improving. The more I put myself out there, the better it gets. Like 2 weeks after, I got an invite for a second phase. I was like, second phase? I was shocked. Immediately, I called Dr. Active, told him again that, okay, I've left this phase. This is what they were talking about. They're talking more about the main processes. How am I going to implement a DLP solution? What are the things involved? Who are the people that I'm going to, what are the stakeholders? I'm like, then he walked me through everything. I went through that, went for this interview. I was very proud because exactly what Dr. Active told me was exactly questions they were asking, and I answered it very well. The next stage, I was called again for a third interview. I was like, okay, third phase. But this time around, they were confused about there were like 3 or 4 candidates, and they were having difficulty picking what to do and who to select. So they gave us a project to go and do for us. Then immediately I got the project. Same thing came back, Dr. Afi, this is what I'm supposed to do. Dr. Atif took me through every step, as in what I needed to do, guided me, like everything you need, you already know. We have it. Go through this, go through that. And I did. Surprisingly, I was called in and I was offered a job. And so far, so good. I tell you, it has been a wonderful experience. There is nothing, this was the best thing that happened to me. Going through this class was the best thing. Build my confidence, put me out there. And after that, before I heard from them, actually, from this company, it's a utility company, I did another interview on risk management because it took a while. I started applying. The process started in February. I got the final call in April. Before then, I thought they were not going to call me or so. So I applied for another job. Same process, just once. I just called Dr. Atif. These people are calling me in for an interview. What do you think? He was like, oh, just do risk management. Go through this ISO 27005. I went through it. I went for the interview. Within a week, they called me again for that. So I got 2 offers. So what I'm telling you here is that if you put your mind to it, this class, everything is like the real job experience. What I'm doing right now is what I've done in class. All the gap analysis that he showed us is exactly the same. It's it's just wonderful. I don't even know how to thank Dr. Atif enough for the opportunity. I don't regret going through this class. So whatever it is or your challenge you are going through, The time Dr. Atif gives you, you don't find that anywhere. I've attended different cybersecurity classes before this one because I have a background in computer science and information security. None of them have treated or given me the experience I got from here. I've been trying, I never got a security job. I started teaching. So this gave me what I needed, and I got 2 cybersecurity offers job, and I picked the one that I felt was best for me. And so far, so good. Even now that I've started the job, Dr. Active is still there guiding until like, okay, you're stable enough. So this, I believe, is the right program for anybody that wants to actually, that is having problems in the field or, crossing to cybersecurity. This was a great life-changing experience for me, and I recommend it for anyone.
While on this course, I also participated in another training program, and so I actually designed my resume to cover the areas around all the trainings that I've gotten. But the major issue in my area is that you need to be able to provide stories as regard skills on your resume. So I did a lot of research and teamwork, and truly I had to go through a lot of courses on Doctor's Portal, especially the CISSP training.
The InfoSec4TC portal. There's the doctor keeps adding a lot of courses to our profile. I don't know if anybody noticed. So there's a particular course I also went to do that also helps me, is effective career building. 𝐍𝐈𝐧𝐟𝐨𝐒, something like that, is on the Teachable, and Dr. Asef has also mentioned it, so I think that also helped me. I looked at that course, I looked at where I was lacking, what I needed to add, and I was able to build on it. So
praise the professor for his hard working, meeting me one-on-one, off times. Even when you check at the time, you could see that it's odd time where he is. And some of you, by God's grace, me too, I've gotten something. And what I like most is where I'm going to work, there are a lot of opportunities. So I want to take this for a while. And I hope when I go, I'm going to get more experience and also add other opportunities. And the way I spoke to what they like it, because right now we see that I've learned a lot from Professor, and other places I've learned, like the classes I attended.